The new Vice video about hentai hit hard today. I was wondering how many of you saw that. I haven't
A
finished it yet.
true sandbox survival. A true sandbox survival horror.
Vice did post something that was pretty interesting. I haven't finished it, but it was interesting. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit, again, Cryo. Oh my god, man, thank you. What the fuck? I really appreciate it, Cryo, thank you. Where'd it go? Oh, it's Vice News. Yeah, so they posted this, and they turned comments off, which shows a severe lack of confidence in the report, if you ask me. But I haven't finished watching it. It's very interesting, though. Off rip, I think they got something wrong that I saw a couple people mention on Reddit. They made the point of in America, if you even look at like art depicting child porn, you can face 15 years in jail. As far as I know, that's wrong. I'm pretty sure there was a ruling not super long ago that protected that as a loophole. I can't remember what it was though. The Reddit comment cited it. But aside from that, everything seemed pretty fine from Vice. I'm not a Vice fan, but I've always said that it's super fucking weird. I made a whole video talking about it. How weird that every single anime and manga focuses on like kids when it doesn't need to. And it's always so fucking awful, like the lolly shit. I hate that. I am not a fan. And it's for some reason it's such a contentious debate for some reason. I don't get it. It should just be pretty open and cut as weird. Now, of course, there's no like real victims with like lollies and all that, but that doesn't make it any less disturbing. And in this documentary, they follow around a guy they met at this convention. I absolutely can't show a lot of this on stream, but I just want to show the guy. So they actually go to this guy's house, and he is a manga illustrator. Damn it. And he talks about the first thing he wrote being a manga about a high school girl who keeps getting gang raped. And she starts to like getting raped. And it was for a magazine called Rape, I think. I believe. I believe the publication was called Rape. And he talks about how like normal it is and how it's fine, like it's good because there's no victims. He himself also admits to being attracted to children, and this prevents him from like actually going out and doing things to children. So it's a really interesting, albeit disturbing documentary. Documentary probably being the wrong word since it's only 17 minutes. I haven't finished it yet. I'm only on like 5 minutes, but this is not something for stream at all. It's fucking it's dark. Thanks to the resub. Chicago, Snoof, Octopi, Dwight, Scully, Nick, and the Prime. Toby, Joe, and J2, and the resub Zeb. The entire culture is different in Japan when it comes to the pedophile stuff. Yeah, I know it's a very different culture. In this video, at least I think it was the video, not the comments and the Reddit thread going over it. They talk about child porn being outlawed in 2015. So like it's still a newer ruling, like child porn in general, but any depictions of child porn are completely fine. So it's just really odd, very different. Thanks to Resub Druid. I think it was 2015. I can't watch this on stream, but here I'm gonna pull it up real quick and see if it was this video or if it was the comment section that quoted it. Let's see.
Protected by the Constitution. Animated child prison and label you a sex offender for life. But not here. When child pornography was finally banned in Japan in 2014.
2014. It got banned in Japan in 2014.
Publishers lobbied to keep animated child porn legal, arguing that artists' freedom of speech is protected by the Constitution.
Okay, that's what it was. Thanks, Resub Silver and Lynn. Yeah, fucking wild stuff. Thanks, the resub barfed. Yeah, I know about Jason David Frank passing away. Very sad. That was awful. Thanks to the the bits golden. What's your opinion on gamers starting to accept games coming out in unfinished state? I just made a whole video about how I think about that. Thanks to Resub Scout. Yeah, I wish games worked. Like, on the whole. I'd like if they wait till the game's content complete and fully functional so that way we don't end up with, like, Pokemon Scarlet Violet and Warzone 2.0. To boil it down in a nutshell. Thanks to the resub. Poop. Thanks to the Prime. Goat in the... Jesus, and the Tier 3 Yeti. Thank you, Yeti. Appreciate that. Thank you for that, Yeti. Yeah, Warzone 2 is fun. It just doesn't work. Of the 6 hours I streamed, I had maybe like 4 working playable lobbies. I had 7 crashes. Though I will be fair to the game and chalk at least 1 or 2 of those up to my computer, maybe. I think that's a very possible, very fair, but definitely not all of it. I literally haven't crashed playing any other game ever. He's a tier 1 Zach. And we said Frozen. Thanks to the resub wookie. Not true, the ritual crashed it twice. Oh, the chant? You're talking about the chant? Yeah, but I am curious if that was actually the chant or if that was a PC problem. That I don't know. But the Modern Warfare crashing was literally the game crashing. Thanks to the resub Jake, Chain, and the Prime. Hades, Momentron, and the gift sub Snoof. Sad thing is, a lot of pedophiles know it's wrong and want to get help, but get punished if they seek it, so they don't seek it. I actually don't know about them being punished for seeking help. There's like literally pedophile like specialists that specialize in non-offending pedophiles and trying to help them. I haven't heard of that being like a front to bust them. Like there's an entire profession dedicated to trying to help non-offending pedophiles not be pedophiles in general. Thanks the resub. Yoshi, Golden, and the tier 1 Dio. And the resub, David. And the resub streamer. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing the Dark Pictures at some point this week. I'm just waiting for Jackson. That's all. Thanks to Prime Yaz. I don't see the problem. It isn't encouraging child abuse, sexual activities towards. Oh, we're still on the. Oh, we're still on it. The manga stuff, the hentai thing. Plus, Japan is a different culture, different values and traditions. Have a problem with trying to destroy other countries' culture because of what we deem is wrong. Just like destroying Aztec culture because we think sacrificial rituals are wrong. That's a really weird comparison. That's super different. What? No, man, it's talking about, like, it's weird to have these depictions of children and act like that's totally okay, when even in Japan they've outlawed child porn in general, and granted it took them a very long time, 2014, but making a special exception for animated child porn. There's nothing wrong with calling that out as weird and morally questionable at best, especially when one of the I'll pull it up again, I guess. Especially since the manga artist that they're interviewing openly admits to being attracted to children. Like, it's just weird. Like, that's not something to be celebrated. Now, I haven't finished this, and I do think Vice News makes, at least in the beginning, one wrong claim. I can't scroll through this. In the beginning, they make one wrong claim about, like, how it works in America. They're not right about that. Even in America, if you draw child-looking characters in sexually compromising positions, you don't have 15 years in jail. Fucking Shadman made an entire career out of drawing that kind of shit. So it's not like it's super different in that regard here. Shadman Swiss? No, what? He lived in the US. He was literally arrested in the US like 6 months ago because of the assault charge or something. He didn't get arrested for the lolly stuff and all of that. He got arrested because of an assault charge. It wasn't for what he was drawing. It wasn't his art or anything. I don't think he's in jail right now. I'm pretty sure he's out. Things he said Bill Gates, Aryan, OK, Typical, and Tier 1, Rozo. Orion, my bad. He got arrested for illegal possession of a firearm? What? No, I thought it was assault. Didn't he go into public with a, what was it? Not a bat. Hold on. Shadman arrested for assault. Refers to a crime committed by Chadman. The arrest was made on October 26th, with bail being posted on November 9th. This was a 2021. I don't remember what the weapon was or what the assault charge exactly was, but it was assault. I thought so. It wasn't because of his art or anything. Don't understand why pedophiles get in trouble for seeking help. Just doesn't seem right. I don't even know who you're talking about. Again, I'll say it again. I feel like this is just you're fighting something that doesn't exist. There are entire professions dedicated to helping non-offending pedophiles not be pedophiles. Like, I don't know how many pedophiles that have sought help, non-offending pedophiles that have sought help and then been arrested for it. Like, there's whole professions dedicated to helping them. Like, I don't know. That's the second, well, not even the second, that was like the third or fourth that I've seen say that. Like, there are entire jobs to try and help non-offending pedophiles. There's a big tier 2 simply. Weirdest stream I've watched today. Oh yeah, this is flown way off the rails. I don't even remember how we got here. I tied it back to the Vice News thing because I found this to be a really interesting look at a topic that I myself have talked about quite a bit with how weird it is with a lot of anime and manga, like the fixation on the girls being very childlike and that lolly stuff. I always find it to be very cringe. And this was just a very dark look into the industry. This is not the wacky night I thought we'd be covering. Yeah, sorry. Thanks, Arisa, Papa, and Schlib.